All right. I know it is hard when you meet someone. You meet someone and your heart feels that is you could spend an eternity with. And you start to accept that they are not that person you thought. It's really bad. They needed to be. You actually thought that person, you actually thought, you realize that that person is not who you actually thought they needed to be. And no matter how many times you cry yourself to sleep at night, you will eventually heal from your previous relationship and find the one that you have always longed for. It's always like that. Your future will now bring an understanding of why things didn't work out in your previous relationships. It is always like that. One thing I know is that it is better to be single than to be in a relationship settling for less or for the less. All right. Good day, viewers. Welcome to an exciting moment on my YouTube channel. I'm MC Daniel the Great, aka the Author One of the Universe. And this is Critical Analysis on Relationship. Here we talk about love, relationship, and marriage. And we also talk about Christian courtship. All right? Today we are going to be talking about 6 reasons why you should never force a relationship to be. 6 reasons why you shouldn't force a relationship. If a relationship is not working out, let it be. Move on with your life. 6 reasons why you shouldn't force a relationship to be. All right? Number 1, you can't force someone to love you. As a guy, you can't force a lady to love you. If a lady doesn't love you, she doesn't love you. It's possible that later in life, but if it will take 10 years or 5 years for her to love you, that means you are putting your life on hold, patiently waiting. I don't think it is right. Then for a lady, you can't force a guy to love you. If a guy doesn't love you, he doesn't love you. Move on with your life. Number 2, let's go straight to the point. Number 2, you can't force a lady to marry you. Let me go straight to the guys. If you are interested in a lady, you are proposing to a lady, you are delivering a manifesto to a lady, and you realize the lady is not interested, the ladies don't want to marry you. Right? Do not force a lady to marry you. If you force her to marry you, you force her to live with you in a marriage. You force her to live with you in a marriage. You force her not to. You will. Life is too important. Don't do that. Right? If you force a lady to marry you, that means you keep, or let's use this word. Don't beg a lady to marry you. If you beg a lady to marry you, you will beg her to live with you in a marriage. You keep begging. Because anything that starts with begging needs to be maintained by begging. So never beg. Never force any lady. Don't beg. You are too important for that. You are too precious for that. Don't force any lady to marry you. Don't beg any lady to marry you. For lady, don't beg any man to marry you. The man is not interested in you and you are forcing a relationship. Oh, let me be patient. He will marry me one day. He will marry me. Don't do that. Most especially for the ladies. You are too important. A man that genuinely loves you, that wants to marry you, will come. The only thing you need is patience. Patience, my dear. Patience, all right? Number 3, you can't force someone to genuinely care about you. Don't force anyone to genuinely care about you. Whoever wants to care about you will come. What you need is patience. Don't force anyone, all right? Let's go straight to the point. Number 4, You can't force someone to be the person you need. You actually need somebody, but the person doesn't need you. Don't force it. If the person doesn't need you and you need the person, wait for the person that will need you. That person, that right person will come. God created a man and a woman. If you are with a person that doesn't need you, naturally it means that person is not for you. That is not the person God has ordained for you. So wait and be patient and locate the one that God has ordained for you. And that is the actual word I will say to you. All right. Number 5, you can't force someone to be faithful to you. If you marry the wrong person, you're making the greatest mistake. If you marry the wrong lady, the lady at the end, the lady is not being faithful to you. You made the greatest mistake of your life. If you marry the wrong man, the man is not faithful to you. They are cheating on you. You've made the greatest mistake of your life. And that is why, don't do that. Wait for your time, all right? You are too important to be with an unfaithful spouse or unfaithful person that you have in mind to get married to. Just because you feel you love him or you feel there is no other person or time is running up. Don't do that. So that you won't make the greatest mistake of your life, all right? Number 6, last but not the least, you need to move on. One of the reasons why you shouldn't force a relationship to be is that you need to move on. Sometimes it is better to move on than to hold on to a person who doesn't understand who you truly are. Unfortunately, there will be times where your absence will teach you what your presence cannot. Your absence will actually teach you what your presence cannot. Because your absence will make you feel so important. You need to stop breaking your own heart in trying to make a relationship work that clearly isn't meant to work to begin with. You have to do all of these so that you can have peace of mind, so that you can be in the right path, all right? This will be the end of my video. Please drop your comment at the comment section. Don't forget to give it the thumbs up, all right? And smash the like button. The aim is to inculcate and socialize us into the norms and values of relationships so that we all can become a catalyst that is an agent of change, so that we all can become useful when it comes to relationships, so that we all can become a progressivist and not a traditionalist, so that we can have an holistic view of reasoning and not a myopic one, all right? Please like, share, like I said earlier, like, share, and comment, all right? Please do me a favor. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you are wrong. Turn on the bell notification icon and click to be notified whenever I drop new video, right? Stay cool, stay blessed, and stay safe. Until I come your way again next time. Sure.